Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, we're going to be checking out the brand new champion and brand new jungler, Viego. Now, I might be talking too soon, but there might be 0 bugs with Viego on release, which is very, very surprising. But one of the reasons why they released Viego early in like dual mode and also in practice mode, so they can get all these bugs and everything out the way. But he's released as a fairly decent champion. I don't think the champion is too strong. I don't think he's too weak either. I think it's one of the most balanced releases, in my opinion, for Wild Rift. But he's still a fun champion to play. You know, being able to take over enemy champions' souls, being able to take over their abilities, is super, super fun to play. And you're really going to enjoy the gameplay a bit later on. But before that, let's head into the build. This is the best build by far with Viego. I know some people have been trying crit Viego. You don't want to go crit Viego, otherwise you'll just be too squishy. You won't deal as much damage, and you're just not going to be as strong as this build. But for the boots though, you still want to go for something like Gluttonous Greaves. The Omnivamp still works incredibly well with Viego, and also the extra attack damage in the early game. I mean, by far this is one of the best boots for any sort of bruiser, any sort of assassin really in the jungle, just because of how much damage and how much Omnivamp you get with these boots. Now, you can go for Blade of Ruin King as a first item. I still don't think it is first item worthy. I still think the best first item for Viego and for most champions really in the jungle now, instead of going Blade of Ruin King first item, you just go for Trinity Force straight as a first item after boots. You won't be able to finish this before the first objective, but you'll finish it just after the first objectives, and it will give you a huge spike for Viego. The spell play passive works great because he's always going to be using his abilities and trying to proc his passive, being able to auto attack twice after he uses an ability, like his second ability or even his first ability. So that will just work incredibly well with Viego. The stats are great as well, you know, a bit of extra health, attack damage, attack speed, and also ability haste. All great stats for Viego. And also the extra movement speed will help Viego stick on enemy champions. Blade of Ruin King is still a great item though that you still want to run on Viego. And because of the Ruin Strikes passive, as well as the Drain passive as well, especially the Drain passive, being able to steal movement speed from enemy champions, especially as a melee champion like Viego, makes it extremely helpful. He can walk up, he can use his abilities, use his auto attacks as well, and then when the enemies are low enough, he can use his ultimate and then take over their soul. So really good for just keeping himself alive with the physical vamp, giving him a bit of attack damage and also attack speed, but also helping him in duels and also in team fights. Then, like I said, afterwards, some people like to build crit after the 2 items, after Trinity Force and Blade of Ruin King, but I think going for a more bruiser alternative is a lot better. Steric's Gauge, the Ruin version, is still an incredibly strong item. Hasn't been changed, but reducing movement speed is completely fine because you gain movement speed anyway from that Ruin passive from Blade of Ruin King. You're still going to get a lot of attack damage. You have the Lifeline passive as well, so overall a great item to go. Death Stance, you can swap this over for a magic resist item if you want to. Something like More of Malmortius can also be another great option for a Viego if you're against a lot of magic damage. But Death Stance, again, a really strong item, giving him attack damage, armor, and ability haste, and being able to basically help yourself survive against a lot of burst damage, which is something that you really need as Viego. And speaking of burst damage, if you do get burst down, you could build something like Guardian Angel. You can even build this as a 4th item as well and try and keep yourself alive with Guardian Angel. But again, incredibly powerful item for Viego because he wants to try and jump in. He wants to try and get his resets and try and steal as many souls away as possible. As for the runes, Conqueror could be stacked very quickly with Viego. Like I mentioned before, with the passive, every single time you use an ability, your next auto attack will be 2 auto attacks instead. So you can do a really quick combo with your second ability, auto attack twice, first ability, auto attack twice, and then that will give you your 6 stacks for Conqueror. So you'll be fully stacked after just 2 auto attacks and 2 uses of your abilities. So incredibly strong rune. Triumph is probably your best option. You can go for something maybe like Gathering Storm to get a little bit of AD later on down the line. I think with Triumph, because you're going to be jumping in and trying to get takedowns a lot, and you are going to be jumping in with your ultimate, then I think the extra lost health and also maximum mana that you get back is also pretty nice. Giant Slayer against a lot of bruisers and tanks can be incredibly good, but also Coup de Grace can also be another great option for Viego to deal more damage with his ultimate to try and get the kills and try and steal the souls. And there's something like Legend Alacrity as well for the extra attack speed is going to benefit benefit Viego quite a lot, with Overgrowth being our secondary rune for the extra HP over time. And obviously for summon spells, since he's a jungler, we have Flash and Smite. As I mentioned though, Viego, pretty balanced champion. I've won a few games against Viego. I've won a few games with Viego. I've also lost a few games with Viego as well. Like I said, I think the champion is pretty balanced, not incredibly strong, but not incredibly weak at the same time. But hopefully you all enjoy the gameplay. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hate going to a Tuesday night game. Oh, here we go, Viego time. I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. I think what the best route is for clearing with Viego. What is happening mid lane? Bit of a madness happening mid lane. The skin sounds really weird. I don't know. I really don't like the sound of it. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I just don't like it at all. That was a misclick. Hey, what's up, Zin? Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Did you get a chance to play Viego? How is he? It's my first time playing. I don't actually know how good he's going to be. I do not know how strong he's going to be. 8 games Viego, 7 losses, 1 win. Oh, God. That doesn't sound good. What? He has phase rush. Bro, if he doesn't have phase rush there, I'd just kill him. The champion weak then, or I don't know. I played against Viego and Viego didn't really feel that strong. Maybe the champ's kind of weak. Maybe the champ's kind of weak. Thank you, Zendo, for the raid. Appreciate it. I think 24's first item is still the best item to go. Oh man, what is happening? Nice. Oh god, this feels weird. Just take over Yumi, I guess. Okay, not bad. I can clear my whole bot sides. It doesn't feel weak, but not broken. On oh, okay. So he's like he kind of feels balanced then. That's pretty good. But the thing is though, Kindred was super weak on release, and then they had to buff Kindred, right? And that's what made Kindred so broken.
dark is me.
I am worried about it. Dun, 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 dun.
Denied my power. Now, all
Okay, not have ulti. Oh, she used it.
On my way.
I will take and take until there is nothing left.
Slain the dragon. On my way.
I've probably taken heralds.
The enemy has herald. First turret destroyed.
Oh, I kind of killed him, didn't I? Whoops. Need a little bit more gold for Trinity Force.
Already a monster.
Okay, got Trinity Force.
On my way.
Go for Blade Ring King next.
Night will end, but not
He's slightly weak. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, he seems very squishy for a champion. He seems like he doesn't have a lot of health. I see some people building him like crits.
my heart. It hurts so much.
But I don't really like building Viego crit. Doesn't seem very worth it.
The world denied my power. Now,
Well, I'm in melee form. I didn't want melee form. I didn't want melee form there. You don't decide what form you have for Jace. I guess it's whatever form he dies in. I'm assuming anyway.
stand aside. You eyes for portraits of a woman.
Turret lost.
I'm assuming it's whatever form he dies in with Jace.
And so it is that love was the greatest.
Okay. Let's come back mids.
Stand against me. Call me villain.
His passive needs more range. Wait, passive? Oh, I mean, I don't think they're going to change the passive range. It's the same as PC League. You have to be in melee range to be able to take over someone, if that's what you mean.
Was the start
I'm guessing that's what you mean by the passive.
without
Because he has two different passives.
darkness.
He has his passive with his double auto attack as well. Oh, I fucked up my W. I landed my W there. He's dead. Oh. Nice little W flash there. Okay, we're cooking. I'm Scion passive. I have Scion passive for taking over Scion. I had Scion passive. That's hilarious. I died, but I got Scion passive. I did not think that's how the interaction worked. That's hilarious. That's so good. Oh, God. Oh, that was good. That was good.
On my way.
Hey, champ doesn't seem that bad. The W's kind of weird. I think it's because I have it in cost in movement direction. I think that's why the passive is kind of weird. Not passive, sorry, the W. I have W in cost in move direction, which is kind of making it scuffed, I think. Yeah, I kind of fucked up. Okay, we're cooking, we're cooking.
Turret lost.
I want precious little. They are forced to kill.
Enemy slain. On my way.
Holy shit, chat, we're cooking! Let's go! Do Baron, do Baron? Oh my god!
On my way.
Hey, we're kind of doing good. I don't have a smite, but it should be okay. Nice, let's go. The mobility that Viego has is so nuts. Love it. I love the mobility that I can get. Let's go Gargoyle.
Stand against me.
I'll go Stasis, but I don't have the money for it. What damage do I have? I have mainly AD. I do have AP as well, though. Honestly, I could just go GA.
On my way.
Is this ranked? Yeah, yeah, it's ranked. Yeah, yeah. We're kind of cooking.
And take until there is nothing.
Nah, it was too far. My bad. That was too far. That was too far.
We were beautiful once.
I didn't get an assist. I tried to get an assist. We end here? Oh, I don't know if we can. Maybe we can. Oh. Hey, we cooked. We cooked. We cooked. Nice. What a game. Nice. We cooked, baby. That was actually not a bad Viego game. That was pretty damn good. 8-1-7. Not bad, not bad. Master, GM, master. Hey, my MMR is kind of cracked. GM, full master lobby. And I win as well. My MMR is going to go through the roof. We'll do 20k damage. I mean, we're never going to do the most damage on Viego. It's all about the plays, really, that you can get. I did not think that you would get Scion passive, though. That is hilarious. The Scion passive in the middle of the game was kind of funny. Hey, GG's. Viego game. Pog. GG's.